If you're hoping to move to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, to an area that has a ton of potential for growth while still spending less than $400,000 today on your brand new home, well, then you've come to the right spot because we're going to check out a community that just might work for you. Hey, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Nick, and on this channel, I talk about things to do here in Myrtle Beach. I give tips and advice about the area, and I'm a real estate agent. So of course I talk about the real estate. So if you're thinking about relocating to the area, then be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and tap the little notification bell while you're at it. This way you can be the first to know about what's going on here in Myrtle Beach. I get calls every single day from people just like you who are moving to the area. So if you ever have any questions or if I can help you find home here at the beach, then I would love to be the one to help you out. You can always use the first link down in the description to schedule a call with me. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, today we're going to be checking out a community that's in an area that is currently growing pretty rapidly. And what that means for you is the potential for the value in your home to increase if you own a home here. Now, I'm not going to leave you hanging. We're going to hop into it right now. This community is called Waterside. It's being built by Meritage Homes. Let's hop into the tour. Okay, so here we are heading into the community. Right now, you have sections of the community on both sides of the street. Now, this community, Waterside, is being built by Meritage Homes, which is a national builder that is based out of Arizona. And something cool that they do and what they're known for is using spray foam insulation in their homes, which is a huge positive with the heat that we get in the summer months here in the greater Myrtle Beach area. Now, I actually sold one of these homes to some clients of mine earlier this year. We closed at the end of June, and during the final walkthrough, we went up into the attic just to take a look at the HVAC system. It was a hot day. It was like 90 degrees. It was very humid. As soon as you walk outside, you start sweating. And we were up in the attic for like 10 minutes just talking and going over the HVAC system. And it was comfortable up there due to that spray foam insulation that they blow right up under the roof. Now, obviously, that's great for energy efficiency and cost savings. But anyways, I want to talk a little bit about this community. Obviously, this is a planned community, but hopefully you can tell from this video here in Waterside, the homes are a little bit further apart from each other. Now, in this community, they do have about 8 different floor plans to choose from. They only build spec or inventory homes in this community. The Gibson floor plan is one that's standing out in my mind right now. It's a nice, spacious, single level, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home that sits just at 2,000 square feet. It also has an extra den or a bonus room or office. So it's really nice, really popular. That's actually their model home over in the Clear Pond community. Now, currently homes on the market in this community, the lowest price is right at $300,000 for a smaller home, 1,400 heated square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. The highest price home is just under 3,000 square feet. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home that's listed for $465,000. And the average asking price for all the homes that are currently on the market in this community is about $375,000. So far, as of filming this video, they've sold 130 homes in this community, with the lowest sale being $294,000 and the highest sale being $460,000, with the average of all those sales sitting right around $379,000. First homes in this community sold in September of 2023. So right now the prices are kind of right in line with what they've been selling for in this community. Now, this community sits on the north end of Myrtle Beach, right before it turns into North Myrtle Beach, and it is west of the intracoastal waterway. Now, the specific location of this community, it's not the easiest to get back across the waterway. You have to get on 31 and either travel south or north to 22 to cross over. Now, 22 is close and you can get to the beach relatively quickly, but again, you do have to get on 31. Or you can take Water Tower Road all the way around through Barefoot and come over the bridge in that community there. Now, you're not far from Tanger Outlets in North Myrtle Beach, Barefoot Landing, Portofino's Italian kitchen that I talked about in my last video. So it really is a great location. You're kind of secluded back away from things. Now, they are starting another planned development that is a multi-use development that was just approved this summer. It's actually right outside of this community. We're going to take a look at that land here in a minute at the end of this video. That's going to have apartments and townhomes and maybe some single family homes, but it's also going to have commercial space as well. So you're going to have some shopping and dining right outside this community, literally just minutes away. Now, as we take a left out of this street here, we're going to be heading back to the next phase of this community. This is also where the amenity center is going to be located. You can see that building in the distance there is started. The clubhouse itself is almost done, and they're hoping that the pool is going to be done by summer of 2025. So amenities in this community are planned to be 2 dog parks, a community garden. There's also going to be a day dock on the intracoastal waterway, the pool, the clubhouse, a pickleball court, and a small playground, all for HOA dues of $106 a month. And this land on the left here, that's where that new planned development is going to go that I was just talking about. Now, I know I mentioned it pretty quickly at the end of the tour there, but yes, the HOA dues are just $106 a month for everything that I just mentioned. And no, they're not planning for those dues to go up once the amenities are completed. Now, that last section there that we just drove through where the clubhouse is, on the right side of the street there is going to be continuation of the Meritage Homes community, Waterside. That's going to be their phase 2 there that they're going to start selling in continuation with phase 1 where we just drove through. Now, on the left side in the back of that video there, that's going to be where the new preserve community is going to be. That's going to be a multi-use community with condos, with apartment buildings, with townhomes. There's also going to be a commercial space as well. In the news article, they said they're getting a ton of attention from coffee shops and fast serve restaurants and even banks. So you're going to have a lot of stuff locally right within the community that you can access on a daily basis. Now, I mentioned it in the intro, this area here is growing pretty fast. You're not far from Barefoot Community, which is a super popular community. And of course, as you go through that and get over the Intracoastal Waterway, you have Barefoot Landing. This is in the same general area, just a little bit south of 22. And this area right off of Water Tower Road, not too long ago, wasn't anything at all. Now today you have this community that we just drove through. Ryan Homes is also building an extension of Grand Dunes called the North Village. And of course you have this new preserve community that they just started breaking ground on as well. Also right down the road, right off of Water Tower Road, just 5 minutes down the street, you also have a brand new Pepsi bottling facility, as well as a brand new Amazon distribution center that is going to be opening up here shortly. As I drove by those for this video, I also noticed that they're prepping a slab to build another warehouse as well. So again, this area is going to continue to grow and get more and more popular. And even though the fastest way to get over the waterway and to the beach for everything that you'd like to access in the greater Myrtle Beach area is by getting onto 31 and crossing over the waterway on Highway 22, it really isn't that bad because again, you're going to start to have stuff more locally that you can access on a daily basis. And that trip on 31 over 22, that happens relatively quickly. Sure, you do have to get on the highways, but it is a short trip, just 5 or 10 minutes, and you're right in the heart of everything. Now, back to the community real quick, because I mentioned it is on the north end of Myrtle Beach, right before getting into Myrtle Beach, but kids in this community will still attend Myrtle Beach Elementary School, Myrtle Beach Middle School, and Myrtle Beach High School. Now, they are running some fall incentives in this community. There's 2 options. You can either get an interest rate as low as 4.99% on specific homes, or you can get up to $15,000 in closing costs when you use the builder's lender. Now, of course, that interest rate is going to depend on your specific situation, but that is a great deal that is worth checking out. And if you're interested in getting more information on this deal, on this community, or the Myrtle Beach area in general, then I would love to chat with you. You can always use the first link down in the description to schedule a quick call with me. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.